You don't need a drain hose extension kit to extend your washing machine drain hose. But if you install it at the wrong height, you can cause overflow and damage to your drain pump. Today, I'm going to show you the correct height and a safe way to do it. Hi, I'm Darius of diypowercouple. Welcome to our channel. So let's get into it. The new appliances were delivered to the house. We picked up longer washer hoses with 90-degree angles on the end because we knew the appliances would be further towards the back, pushed closer to the wall, and in a tight space. We didn't realize how big and heavy these new modern appliances would be. But the new laundry room layout would not allow the drain hose that's located on the washer to reach the standpipe. So we picked up 4 feet of this easy flow flexible spa hose. It's a budget-friendly way to solve this washer issue. Step 1. We turn off the power at the circuit breaker. I know it's a little hard to see what I'm doing right now, but it will get better. I'm attaching the drain hose to the extension hose with a hose clamp and an electric screwdriver. Step 2. So now we're going to attach both hoses to the wall to keep them nice and firm during washing cycles. And we're going to do it with a C-clamp that comes with screws. Step 3. Off camera, we placed a mark on the wall at 48 inches high. Step 4. For this DIY project, the appliance hoses will be attached between the dryer outlet and the washer outlet without covering the faceplate. Step 5. 48 inches is within the manufacturer's range for this washer. So according to this manufacturer, the drain hose and extension hose can be secured between 24 and 96 inches up from the floor. But the ideal range is between 34 to 48 inches from the floor. This is to ensure proper drainage and prevent overflow issues. That's why 48 inches from the floor is okay for this project. We used wall anchors to secure the hoses and clamp to the wall. Now it's time to correctly secure the other end of the extension hose to the wall. And the goal here is to create a nice slope to properly eliminate dirty wastewater for proper drainage. You want both liquids and solids to drain out. A slope is when one end or side is at a higher level than another. I'm going to let you know that smooth pipes like PVC require less slope than rough pipes like cast iron. So besides having a budget-friendly cost, this is one of the reasons why we chose this type of extension hose. And you may want to consider one of these for your home as well. So our slope may have a little bit of a lag area because we didn't want to fully cover the outlet, just in case we wanted to make some changes. Step 6. Inserting the extension hose into the standpipe is an easy thing to do. Just remember, it should go down no more than 6 inches. And the minimum it should be cut is around 4 inches. One important thing you should know is that when you push the drain hose way down into the drain standpipe, this can cause your washing machine to self-siphon, where water is pulled out of the machine during the fill cycle. This results in incomplete cycles when you wash your clothes, constant draining, or the machine filling continuously. It can also reduce the cleaning performance or cause error codes. We cut our extension hose so it only goes 4 inches down the standpipe. Remember, too low into your standpipe can cause siphoning, and too high on the drain hose can cause a strain on the pump. So stay within your manufacturer's height range. Let us know in the comments, what height is your drain hose installed at? Now let's turn on the washing machine to see how the water works. Next, we're installing a dedicated outlet for this washer. Check that out right here.